Welcome to the journey on Elias's path from zero to hero. New game, new move. We finish it.
Welcome to the review of the Reach. Welcome to the review of the Reach. I had a ranking in the rapid games of 700. Let's dive into it. And just that you know, it was an intense game, and as you see, it took 49 moves for a win. I mean, 49. Anyway, let's go. Simple queen pawns opening. Everything classic, but his body goes further. Anyway, attack, the dip. And as you see, my position, let's not optimal, but more safe than quad toss. Anyway, I go further, attack, go back, he attacks, I go back, he goes, I go further, and I take and attack his queen at the same time. So here we go. I play check.
Yes, I'm commenting here too. After all, it's my job. By the way, I didn't notice it, but Al from Zero to Hero here is playing the black pieces.
Anyway, let's go here. He takes, I develop. I take and he takes back. And he does, actually. Anyway, further. And he takes and I he goes here, I here. So my bishop is on attack. Let's go further. Here. And as you see in this bar, or if that's anyway. She simply just could have taken me, and as you see, he does. And that's bad for me because I can't attack here.
Well, he marks the many defended squares with the diligence of someone labeling Tupperware lids. I must confess, I've yet to figure out what this mysterious display on the left is called.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Do you know, dear viewers?
Here.
If so, do enlighten us in the comments.
Here.
It puzzles me and him, and possibly the entire IT department.
Or here.
Now his two rooks are connected, which in chess terms is already cause for mild celebration. A battery would be a formidable option here, assuming he's read the textbook. Alternatively, shifting both rooks to the wide A2 to H2 boulevard could be promising. Two strong textbook moves, yes. Although textbooks rarely take into account panic, caffeine deficiency, or the human need for intuitive, irrational behavior.
Anyway. Wait. If I just if I'm gonna move here, then it would be alright, but I have not, and he, after all, just takes. Yeah. I go further, he goes here, I go near, and I let my bishop hanging, plus it just could take, and here I start the first attack, he goes here, in the hope I...
Good morning, my friend. Or whatever
No,
time it currently is in the emotional time zone of this position. Anyway, the simplification of the board is already quite advanced. Pieces have vanished with the quiet efficiency of British postmen on a Friday afternoon. But white is still up a pawn, which in endgames is practically a small fortune. The plan now is simple. Keep the opposing king trapped in the corner, much like matter particles clinging to the Higgs field, unable to detach themselves without ceasing to exist entirely. A cheerful comparison, I know. But for those who find this surprising, rest assured, I do have other hobbies. I simply work as a speaker, not as a physicist. Though sometimes the two professions collide in unexpected ways.
That's how I'm won.
If you'd like to support more high-quality and entertaining chess content, feel free to subscribe and leave a like.
Now, finally, let's play some chess. Let's start. So, here. He wants that plan won't work. Won't work at all. So that's great. Or maybe you won't do it. After all. Okay, he does try to do it. So, let me blow you.
All right, you legend. I'll take it from here. After gracefully tumbling into the very checkmate trap he was trying so desperately to avoid, he simply carries on, as one does. After all, mistakes are just educational opportunities wearing slightly humiliating covers. And that, dear viewers, is precisely why this channel is called From Zero to Hero. Progress often begins with a blunder, just as an apple once inspired the explanation of gravity. Today's mishap may well inspire, well, perhaps not a scientific revolution, but at least a slightly better move next time.
But it won't let me do that thing. So let's do. Maybe we exchange. Should we? Yeah, we should. Let's exchange. I can go here. I can go here. Safety first. Always remember. If it goes, just okay. No, I don't want that. So let's make that first. So that was. Wait a second. Ooh, okay. Just like that. So let's see. I can check. Goes here. Can I take further? Can I take further? I want to take further, but I can't. Ooh, that's one. Ooh, that's a nice position. For me, it's absolutely great. Okay, he tries. Okay, I see. Okay, he's building up threats. And he just lets me take. Thanks for that. That's really nice. Really thoughtful. Tell me what to think. Yeah. Okay. Always safety first. Safety first. Safety comes first, as you see here. And now I can go here, and then I can go here, and he has to move, and I can take his queen, or the other option is I go here, and he take. And then I take and he moves maybe here. And I go here. That's the other option. Or he tries to attack in full speed. Let's see. So now he can go here, I can go here, he can go here, I can go here, and he can go here, and I can go here. But that wouldn't be wise at all. So I really want. So let's go here. Let's see. And then I can go here and go here and go here. That's what I really want. Tag his king and fork, and he wanna ruin it. Wanna ruin it. So, ooh. I can do this. It's not useful, but it's fun. And that's really important.
As we can see here, his position is ever so slightly superior, by an entire rook to be precise. A modest advantage, but in chess, even modest advantages tend to shout rather loudly. White, however, boasts the stronger pawn chain and, with sheer numerical enthusiasm, is marching further ahead. We've reached that delicate moment where the question is no longer who is better, but who blinks first. If white were to glide over to f8, matters would conclude rather swiftly.
That's a dangerous game.
Like a polite British cue, suddenly discovering it has reached the front. My grandmother used to say, "Every cloud has a silver lining." Wise woman. In chess, though, you often have to rummage around for that lining with the determination of someone searching for lost keys in a hedge. A position may look hopeless, but if there's no immediate checkmate on the horizon, you can at least start weakening the opponent's structure. Much like my cat, actually. The vet insists she should go on a diet.
No, let's win.
I relay this information to her, and she simply stares at me, maliciously, condescendingly, before trotting off to laugh about it over tea with the neighbour. And that, dear viewers, is precisely the kind of resistance we're dealing with on this board.
Let's win this thing. So, let's see. This moves, so it's not easy for it does. There. But at least I'm winning. Yeah, that's right. That's where I want your king.
New game, new move. We finish it.
And let's go.
Chess is, of course, an extremely intellectual game. Absolutely, and I do have a fitting joke about that. Whenever I read about the latest technological and economic developments in Asia, I'm reminded of a curious question. What do they call traveling back in time over there? A trip to Europe, a little harsh perhaps, but history does enjoy the occasional plot twist. Anyway, back to chess. Humanity's favourite way of proving that two people can stare at a wooden board for hours without resolving any of their deeper emotional issues. We're beginning a new game, a fresh round, a pristine battlefield upon which confusion will once again be elegantly choreographed. As you'll notice, he begins by claiming control of the centre with the enthusiasm of a British politician discovering a camera. It's bold, it's aggressive, and the board simplifies faster than a government promise under budget review. Pieces vanish left and right, as if participating in a taxpayer-funded disappearing act. Now, dear viewers, a question for you. Do you prefer to play passively, calmly developing, controlling, behaving like a responsible adult? Or actively engaging in psychological warfare, metaphorically hitting your opponent over the head and then seeing what happens? Both approaches are valid. One is simply more likely to get you invited back to family gatherings. Also worth noting is the connection of the rooks, a powerful structural moment, essential for development and attack. It's the chess equivalent of two civil servants finally agreeing on the same spreadsheet after 3 months of meetings, biscuits and passive-aggressive emails. A rare sight, but deeply moving when it occurs. And as mentioned in the last video, which, I might add, is fantastically entertaining and you should absolutely watch. Thinking 2 or 3 steps ahead is often enough, at least at a rating of 700. Much like me with work. Step 1, I arrive at work. Step 2, I make tea.
Go here.
Step 3, I contemplate the meaning of existence, realize it's far too early for that, and make more tea. By step 4, I've usually forgotten why I came to work in the first place, but at least the tea is excellent. And that, dear viewers, is the true essence of strategy. Stay hydrated, stay polite, and never let your opponent know you have absolutely no idea what you're doing.
My rook has to be saved. So, let's see. How can I checkmate though? Or, my friend, I want to checkmate you. Said on.
But it does develop its character strongly. And in chess, if you sacrifice a piece in the hope of checkmating or gaining an advantage, you'd better think 4 times before making such a move. I'm not saying what it is, but you'll see.
But I can't check him here. Let's just see. Madam and checkmate. Is it on me? And my friend, you're just a clay. But wait. And that's how I would describe it.
Hey, you. No, not you. I mean him here in the video. Yes, you. I'm the narrator here. Exactly. You know chess. I know voices. A perfectly balanced ecosystem. Like a parliament where nobody actually reads the documents, but everyone nods solemnly anyway, occasionally pausing to adjust their tie in case a camera is watching. Apologies, dear viewer. Commentary can get confusing when you've spent too long explaining strategy to pieces that refuse to answer back. In any case, what he learns here, besides the existential truth that knights move in L shapes whether you approve or not, is to always be alert for pins or forks.
Oh, no.
You can search for them in your opponent's position, of course, though preferably without the dramatic intensity of someone inspecting a suspicious sandwich on a train. But you must also avoid giving your opponent the chance to pin your queen or unleash a dangerous fork. The queen and king, after all, have a relationship dynamic that resembles many modern celebrity couples. Either they stand united in front of the camera, or they position themselves at opposite ends of the board, pretending the other is merely decorative, like an overpriced lamp in a minimalist flat. And speaking of decorative, the analysis overview claims he made a brilliant move. Did you see it? I nearly missed it myself. I was briefly distracted by the philosophical question of why humans insist on playing chess when they could be solving global issues, reorganizing their sock drawers, or finally admitting that nobody actually understands their electricity bill. But here we are, celebrating brilliance on a 64-square battlefield, while the universe expands at 70 kilometers per second per megaparsec, which, for those keeping score, is roughly the speed at which public interest evaporates during budget speeches.
That's what I was saying the whole time. I'm just winning. I know it. That there's no other possibility. In the whole cosmos, it stands, I'm winning. Everywhere. It's just fact.
1 megaparsec is 3.26 million light years, by the way.
And now the final moments. Okay, trust.
But just as we have now strayed from the topic faster than
checkmated,
light
but-
itself, it is time to return to the all-important game of chess.
For what?
The one arena where actions still have consequences. Pieces still follow
It's already
rules.
over.
And nobody forms a committee to decide whether the bishop is allowed to move diagonally today. So, yes, he made a brilliant move. And if that isn't a small beacon of hope for humanity, then perhaps the universe should indeed file a complaint about how we're using our time.
So, now, finally, the moments. See, his last move. And now, my dear viewers, enjoy that one looks a bull. Why does he insist playing in there? Anyway, and I even played a brilliant move. Brilliant. You see, brilliant.
In victory and in defeat, one truth remains: the journey of learning never ends. I'll continue my way, and our next transmission will arrive next Friday. If you wish to join this voyage, feel free to subscribe to the channel and push the like button. Together, we'll explore the infinite depths of chess.